This is Unit 8 then, it's practical team sport. This is Rory, Gavin. Rory's got starting as a skill, grabbing at the start as a technique, and runners and receivers as a tactic. So Rory, can you just tell me when you use the skill of starting, please?
When you use the skill of starting, you use it at the start of a period. So basically, you start at the end line, the referee will also say line up, ready, blow his whistle, and then one of the runners, one of your three fastest runners, goes to the three balls and instead grabs it instead of hits it. Otherwise, if you make contact with your player, then you're automatically out. So when you grab it, you pull it into your body, so you've got more chance of getting it and either running back to the player return line or passing it back to one of your players, which is called a receiver.
Okay, right. So let's go onto the line and just show me how to grab that ball then. And I just want to know what you do before, during and after. So what are you doing before as you're running up? What are you looking for?
There's how fast you guys come in after the ball, so that will depend on two ways of techniques you'll be grabbing the ball. So one of them will be a lunge and then grab it in, or the other one will be when you run in, grab it. Depending on how fast your opponent is will depend on those techniques.
Okay, so why would you use a grab then?
You would use a grab because, first of all, if you hit it, you could either hit your player or your opponent, which probably one of the line refs or one of the referees would see, which would mean you're out. And when you grab it, this is used in rugby because when you're in a maul or something, if you get the ball behind and rip it, you've got more of a chance of winning the ball. So that's basically it, really.
Spot on. Good. Okay. So your tactics, runners and receivers. All right. So just describe what that means to me.
Runner and receiver is your players obviously on the end line. So for example, 1 and 2, here, whoever's the fastest out of the three pairs will run to the ball. So if I was the fastest, I'll run to the ball. Do the grab, depending on whatever your opponent's doing or how fast he is, will depend on your lunge or your jump. And if I want it, as I'm a runner, I would pass it back to the receiver, either from my legs, or I'll turn around and throw it. So the reason why this is a good tactic is because your opponent is obviously running to get the ball in the centre zone. So if you pass it back quick enough, then your receiver is obviously behind the player return line, which makes the ball live. So once the ball's live and your opponent is still fannying around in that area, you can get them out quickly.
Good.